Uh. All right. Here we go. Good afternoon. Well, good afternoon. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Late for the Party on Anchor FM. I'm your host, Melodious, aka Cover Boy, the Modern Marvel. That's right, you guys. We're actually going to get into a little In My Mind segment because, honestly, it is about the DLC of Streets of Rage 4, and that's supposed to be hopefully coming out pretty soon. Um, Even though I talked about it on my last episode, but last couple episodes, and I hope you enjoy the last few episodes that I've just recently put up. If not, please hit those likes, comment, shares, and hit the likes, comment, share, and subscribe to the podcast, you guys, and to the YouTube channel. So, all right, but I was actually sitting here talking about the DLC, and that's coming up for Streets of Rage 4, but I'm thinking, okay, what is it a possibility that we'll be getting Skate? And I want to see if that's even going to be possible. Even though .emu actually mentioned that they said that he would be a lot older, and he would be older and whatnot, and he would have to have a different kind of move set and everything. Okay, cool, make it happen. That's how I feel. I mean, hell, we haven't seen his brother Adam since the first one, and since part 3, he was in the game, but he wasn't playable. So, I mean, and if you really look at it in the aspect of, in Streets of Rage 2, Skate was 12 years old. Now, I don't know how far in between Streets of Rage 2 and 3 was, because Streets of Rage 4 is 10 years after the events of Streets of Rage 3. So let's say Skate is, I want to say he's about, let's say Skate, if Skate was 12 in Streets of Rage 2, I'd say about a year or two later, Skates is about at least 13, 14 years old. Because, all of a sudden in Streets of Rage 2, from Streets of Rage 2 and Streets of Rage 3, now they got cyborgs, and, cyborgs are running rampant a little bit. So, let's say he's 13 years old. So, in Streets of Rage 4, he would be 23. So he'd be the same age as Adam was in Streets of Rage 1. So then that makes sense. So what do you do with the story? I mean, do you make him he's following his brother's footsteps to where he tries to go into the police and he's trying to stop the corruption from the inside? I mean, that's a good way. Let's say that he went the military route and he's he was in the military. Have some tragic story to where he has cybernetic legs, because he got his legs messed up, or his legs out of it. That would be a little too tragic for a fan favorite like Skate. You know what I'm saying? No, I feel like if you're gonna do something with Skate, then that'll be a good one. He's under the tutelage. Skate is under after his brother left. He wants to complete his training, and he starts learning the ways of how Shiva, his martial arts and his techniques. So that would give Skate kind of that assassin type feel, since he's already fast when he was little. So that would be cool to give kind of a male, kind of a male Blaze a little bit, a male Blaze, he's a little fast, but he's not as strong. He's right in between, maybe a step above Blaze, and just kind of a balanced out character to where he's fast, but he has technique, but he's not as strong, but that'll be actually kind of cool. I can see them pulling off something like that. Ooh, and give him like that little stealth, kind of like an Andy Bogart kind of feel, like a vibe with the like a ninja stealth, like a stealth kind of vibe, and then like him doing like little techniques like that. That would be off the hook. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that for Skate, because like you can't just leave someone like that out of the, like, I could understand leaving Rue out or even Zan, because I wasn't really much of a fan of Dr. Zan in that way, but but Skate without Adam, like with Adam not being there at the time, where Skate was more relevant than Adam was, because Adam wasn't even in, like, he hasn't been in the game since, he wasn't even in the last two games. But then Skate isn't in the game, and honestly, it's like, it feels kind of weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, nothing's wrong with Cherry or anything, but I feel like everything, like even in the game, there's no inkling or inch of, like, you don't even hear anything about Skate even being mentioned. Not even like, you see Zan in like the little end credits and everything, where he's working on Floyd's his arm and everything. So it's like, but with Skate, you don't hear nothing, you don't see nothing. So it's kind of like, I mean, we even see more of Stell playing a vocal role than, even mentioning anything about Skate. So, so what do? You would technically make Skate a brand new character. Honestly, like, he's a kind of like how they did with Adam. We haven't seen Adam in action since the first one. So, I mean, with that, that's obviously the route they're going to have to go. So, I mean, just make him have his similar moves that he had, like the corkscrew kick, uh, the little move that he does with, like, he's just, Skate is still Skate, but he's just not rocking no rollerblades. Just make him fast, make him fast, make him kind of like on some ninja type skills. You know what I'm saying? That would actually be kind of cool, because we see that we have brawlers. We have, Adam and Axel. Adam has the boxing skills. Axel has the martial arts skills. Frickin' Blaze, she's what's her skills again? I clearly forgot what skill. Judo. She's like on some judo stuff, which makes perfect sense. But and at Max, he was the wrestler. Floyd, he was the brawler slash freaking got the little mechanical arms, which was dope. Then you got freaking you got Cherry, who's a brawler in general, and then you have Shiva, who's like, like a martial arts expert and everything. But on some more of an assassin type feel. That would be cool. Give Skate, give Skate like the storyline of where he's actually training with freaking Shiva. That would be off the hook. I wouldn't mind seeing stuff like that. So you still see some familiarity familiarity with Skate, with some techniques that he would still technically have, and like, but then, like, he's like moving smooth like a ninja and everything, and like he does like little shift moves, and like he's like, kind of like, he blinks in and out like that would be off the hook. Why not? That would be his move set. You know what I'm saying? Like how everybody has a little, like, how freaking whatchamacallit has. We don't have a stealth character. They don't have a stealth character in the game. That would be actually cool. I would not mind seeing that. That would be cool for Skate to be in that vein, for to give the stealth character. We already got a fast character. We already got a strong character. We don't have a grappler. Well, we do have a grappler character with Floyd. Uh, wouldn't hurt just to see a full-blown wrestler like Max again. I mean, Dr. Zan and Rue, I mean, they were cool, but they weren't like Adam. They weren't like Max. They weren't like Skate. And honestly, it's like, okay, Rue. Okay, cool. I mean, I never even really played with Rue that much, even in Streets of Rage 3. But with Skate, yeah. Skate and Max was like the team. You know what I'm saying? You got fast and you got strong. You know, I remember me and my brother and sisters would like, those were like the go-tos. You know what I'm saying? So like, I could see Skate being some, like, I'd pay some mad DLC money for like Skate being in Streets of Rage 4. But, you know, Dottie and you know, I'm just gonna say, like, don't make any excuses for yourself saying like, oh, he's too old, like he'll be older and all of that. And like, so he's old. Okay, he's 23 years old. All right, cool. Make him older, you know, he still has the nickname. Everybody has that nickname. That nickname Skate. Just make him something that he would be like, okay, he's quick. You know what I'm saying? He's quick and he's lightning quick on his feet. So make him a stealth character. Make him a stealthy, like, combatant. Make him kind of like with ninja qualities or something like that. Give him like I said, have him work under Shiva. You know, Shiva was training Skate and learning the path of enlightenment because he was a rambunctious kid. You know what I'm saying? That's the route to go with giving DLC with Skate. And honestly, that would be cool as hell. So, either way, you guys, man, woo, God, I love doing this shit. Either way, so I'm gonna get off the hook. So I just wanted to do a little In My Mind segment on this episode. So, like I said, this is the In My Mind segment on Late for the Party on Anchor FM. Also, the Late for the Party live on YouTube. So, like always, you guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the podcast, and support the YouTube channel. Keep getting those backwards, but either way. Also, check out all the cool merch on teespring.com. You can listen to the podcast on all platforms of whatever platforms that podcasts are on. So either way, you guys, man, like I said, I need to hurry up and take a nap. So either way, you guys, I am your host, Melodious, a.k.a. Coverboy, the Modern Marvel, signing off, you guys. And as always, going to be late for the party? Turn it up to 11.